After ignoring the advice of locals, Joel and Ellie descend deeper into the dangerous territory in search for the Fireflies and Tommy. Hello, entertainment enthusiasts. This is Ray, and this is the Fandom Realm. Today, I'm reviewing Season 1, Episode 6 of The Last of Us. And today's episode is called Kin. As always, spoilers abound, so just be aware. All right, everyone, welcome back to this episode of Last of Us. And I just want to say how much I've really liked this show so far. It has really been very high-level television for at least the first 5 episodes. We'll see how things continue on. Now, just a quick recap from last week, the last episode. We actually had our ill-fated brothers, Henry and Sam. And, of course, you know they both died. Henry shot himself after he shot Sam because Sam had become infected. And so with that, this week, we're going to get to jump into episode 6 while Joel and Ellie are on the move. So it's 3 months later, and we're walking up to this cabin. I love the play between this husband and wife.
Why did you shoot him?
The gun's all the way over there.
Did you tell him the truth?
Yeah?
Are you telling me the truth?
I really like that.
For a reservation? Anywhere people used to be, you can't go there no more. So yeah. Ever.
What's past the river? Death.
So they're figuring out where they're at.
Joel, are you okay? Joel?
And here we see Joel having a panic attack after we have seen them interact with this husband and wife. I love the husband and wife. I can't think right off the husband's name, but I love everything he's always in. He has great comedic timing. He's always spot on. And of course, they played off each other really well there and recognized Joel wasn't actually a big threat. And the whole thing about whether or not she told Joel the truth about where they were at, I thought that was kind of cute as well. Of course, also, this idea of Joel having panic attacks, I think it's nice that they are adding that into this. Although, I don't seem to remember this coming up before. Can somebody tell me about that? So they are again on the move. Beautiful scenery.
Don't start. It's too close to... Come down from there, you're going to break your neck.
So they're camping.
Sally ride.
Sally fucking right. Best astronaut.
I keep just loving this idea that she is learning things.
She's no fool. If she says they can do it, they can do it.
Still mumbling in your sleep.
I'm responsible for you, okay?
Then don't fall asleep. The river of death.
Of course, they think they're at the River of Death now. I love this shot. Absolutely love this shot of the bridge going over the river in the winter.
How to whistle.
You don't know how to whistle?
Does it sound like I know how to whistle?
Ellie learning something else.
Damn.
You're no Will.
And they come to a dam. It can help generate electricity.
Hey, Joel. What if this is the river of death?
And then they come to this, they're at this river next to the dam, and Ellie brings up the point of what if this is the river of death? They already thought they had passed that, especially back at that awesome bridge that was going over the river in the middle of winter there. And I just continue to love the basically Joel and Ellie and the way they interact with each other. It's fun, but it's serious. The whole idea there when she got up to do watch after he had fallen asleep, and then she said, "Well, don't fall asleep." And, you know, it's just showing, especially her growing into her role. And I've got to say, I just absolutely love Bella Ramsey in this role. I know some people have complained about it, but she is knocking this role out of the stadium so far.
We ain't looking for any trouble. We're just passing through.
All right, so we've got some trouble here.
If you're infected, he will smell it and he will rip you up.
This could be a problem. Of course, we know Joel's going to be okay. And apparently Ellie is okay because the dog absolutely loves her. So we get to the settlement of Jackson here. And Joel and Tommy reunite.
Been a while since we've had a proper meal.
Actually, I don't think I've
And
ever
of course,
had a
it's
proper meal.
Diego Luna playing Tommy.
Kill us.
We got to be real careful about who we let in this place. But it's all bark. We're just trying to scare.
Ellie's a little feisty there.
Maria is family, actually.
Oh, shit.
No one person's in charge. I'm on the council, democratically elected, so...
Communism.
Nah, it ain't like that.
It is that, literally. This is the communist.
She's the daughter of some Firefly muckety muck.
Big conversation here between the two brothers.
Is that why you stopped messaging me back?
After I ditched the Fireflies, Maria and her crew found me. We survived the only way we knew how. There were other ways.
They're having a little bit of debate about what kind of life they were living before.
Because life stopped for you, doesn't mean it has to stop for me.
A little bit of a hit there. Going back to Sarah dying. And of course, we get another panic attack there. And so several things happening here in this little bit. Of course, we learn about Jackson. We learn it's a democracy, but it is communism. And I know people are going to say you can't do that. And you can, because communism is an economic system, people. And democracy is a political system. You can put them together. They are not the same thing. And so I thought that was interesting. And then the conversation between Joel and Tommy about Ellie, about basically why Tommy stopped returning radio messages. And basically, Tommy felt very guilty about some of the things they had done. And he was wanting to basically change his life and not go back to what it was before. And so that was big there. Ellie finally gets to take a shower.
Just like your job back then or something?
No, I was an assistant district attorney.
Gonna get her hair cut.
Kid, just Kevin. Sarah was Joel's daughter.
And boy, that was a big one there.
Tommy was following Joel. The way you are now.
Well, maybe I'm
I love her reaction there about Tommy following Joel.
Are the ones we trust.
Of course, we have Marie talking about trust there. And basically, I like this little montage with Ellie and the importance of her finding out about Sarah, because she did not know anything about her. And with Tommy being so far away from Joel for so long, he has sort of started a new life, and he's told his own story here. And that own story makes Joel look a little bit bad.
shouldn't have said what I said.
So you're going to feel bad now.
What? Ellie. She got infected, but she didn't get sick.
So now we get to find out she's not infected, of course.
Smuggled her to some fireflies. It went bad.
And Joel is wanting Tommy to take her.
Moments where the fear comes up out of nowhere, and my heart.
These two are good together.
It's all I've ever done. It's failed. Again. Tommy, you're the only one I trust. If anyone else sees those bites on her, what's on her?
No, why are you still here? If you're gonna ditch me, ditch
So she heard the conversation. She's not happy. I wouldn't be either.
Decision for your own good. You'll be way better off with Tommy.
I'm not hurrying.
And that probably wasn't the best time to bring that up, Ellie. I'll be honest.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. He's either died or
I like this.
everybody.
I like
fucking
this
except for
idea
you.
that she has now sort of bonded with him.
Goodbye or something.
No. I came here to steal one of these
So
horses
apparently he
and
has
go.
changed his mind. That's good.
There's a place for you here. Both of you. Counting on it.
And of course he's going to be heading out of town.
Wide right. You're flinching.
The target's too small.
I made it bigger than you
They're
did.
taking some target practice there. And she's not very good. But he took a shot that you didn't see, and he hit it bullseye, basically.
I ran stuff in Jackson. Was that how things used to be?
No.
Oh, the bighorns. What does that mean?
Team mascot.
So a lot of things going on there. And the biggest thing is going back to the Joel and Ellie and the discussion with Sarah and the fact that Ellie has sort of bonded with Joel now, and she's expecting him to sort of be her protector and her almost like father figure, but he is rebelling against that because of Sarah, or at least I think that's why he's rebelling against it, is because of Sarah those years before. What I'm having a little bit of trouble with is for the first 4 episodes, we don't see a lot of this worried Joel, this Joel with the panic attack type stuff going on. But we really get a lot of that in this episode. And of course, we have gotten our way to the university, and hopefully the Fireflies are there, and he can get Ellie dropped off.
People would live here and like what, go to classes and stuff?
Ellie learning more about history.
Me later. I'm gonna save the fucking world, man. That's the least you can do for me.
Ellie thinking she's going to save the world. Love that.
Must be from the old labs.
Look at them go.
Has to be crazy watching those monkeys run around there.
Gun?
And they're suspicious, so Ellie gets her gun out.
Think before moving.
They just left.
Okay, so the Fireflies have moved. And we're going to go upstairs and see what made that noise. And, of course, I missed the clip here. It was a monkey.
At least it ain't clickers.
Yeah, no fireflies either.
But guess what? We've got some guys walking around downstairs, and it doesn't look good. They're going to attack. And Joel kills the one guy. His name apparently is Brian. Oh, crap. Of course, Joel gets stabbed here. That's going to be an issue. They do get away here. They get on the horse, and Ellie actually fires back towards them to get them to slow down and go away. But as they're leaving, Joel's going to tumble off the horse, and Ellie is going to get down to him. And very emotional little scene here where she says she doesn't know where she's going, she doesn't know what she's doing, basically that she needs him. Now, just a few reactions and quick thoughts. Most of what I've wanted to say, I've already added in there, but one thing that I'm just going to mention is the cinematography of this show has been spot on. The scenery, the location scouts, whoever did this, they did an awesome job. And I'm going to tell you, since this show started, I've watched through some of the cutscenes of The Last of Us, and I'm going to tell you, it's almost television show grade, it seems like sometimes. But I think they have done such a good job of catching the essence of the Last of Us game in the show that we're watching here. And I think it's extremely an awesome thing. Of course, it was also very interesting to see our quick reaction with Joel and Tommy meeting back up. It was a whole lot quicker than I thought it would have been. And you wonder if Tommy's going to come out and end up saving the day. I mean, they're leaving this off in a very precarious position for Ellie, with Joel basically passed out and possibly close to dying. And so that's not a good position for her to be in. Is she going to be able to get him back to Jackson? Is somebody else going to find them? How's that all going to work out? And again, I haven't watched the game. I haven't played the game, so I don't know how this storyline really ends up going. And then sort of the last little thing is I really like how, especially with Tommy, they moved him on in his life. Once he got away from the quarantine zone and got to Jackson, to that area, got out of the Fireflies, he started turning his life around. And, he's going to have a baby now. He's married. But the big thing there is the idea of what happened in your previous life and what are you telling people? And apparently he hasn't been quite honest with Marie, who seems to hold him up on a big pedestal. Okay, so with that, I think that's most of what I wanted to say, along with everything that I said during the recap portion. And I hope you're enjoying being able to listen to some of the sound. I'm still working on a couple things, so please bear with me. But I hope you're enjoying this format. And with that, I am going to give this this episode, a grade. And I'm actually going to give it a grade of a B+. I think all my other episodes have been A range. I thought this was a little slower and progressed not quite as good as the first 5 episodes, but I'm going to give it a B+. It was still extremely good. I still enjoyed it quite a bit. And so I hope you enjoyed this review. So please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment below. And I'll see you next time on the Fandom Realm.